Welcome to the Digital Production Buzz at the 2015 NAB Show. Hi, this is Larry Jordan, and this interview was recorded live on the trade show floor. For more information, visit digitalproductionbuzz.com. For over 20 years, Imagine Products has specialized in workflow software applications for film and media professionals and beginners alike, which is why I'm delighted to introduce Michelle Boone. She's the marketing coordinator for Imagine Products. Michelle, it's wonderful having you with us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
How would you describe Imagine Products? What does the company do?
We create software for, like you said, professionals and beginners alike in the post-production part of their workflow. So we create offloading software, archiving, and we've got a new viewer actually this year.
Well, we're going to talk about the new products, but let's talk about the products that you've had for a while. What are some of the most popular products that people may recognize but may not know that Imagine Products created?
Sure. Shotput Pro is our offloading application.
Which is wonderful, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It does such a wonderful job, and it interfaces with HD View.
It does.
And it also interfaces with some other component that I'm blanking on.
Proxy mill?
That's it, because it creates proxies of the stuff that you're working with.
That's correct.
So we can see proxies, and we can view HD video, and we can archive it, and we can transfer it. Brew's coffee, slices bread. What more could you possibly want?
Nothing.
It's just amazing. But don't you have anything else for us?
Always. We're always working on new things.
So what have you got for us that's new?
This year we've got our viewer. HD View is our native file viewer. What makes it special is that it works with over 20 different camera formats, and we've been working with the 4K formats. So
now wait, I'm confused.
Okay.
We've got QuickTime Player. Why do we need HD View?
HD View, it will instantly show you your footage. So you plug your camera or your card into your camera reader, drag and drop your files, and they'll instantly be viewed with our viewer. There's no transcoding or modifying, so it saves a lot of on-set time.
So it could take a camera card, like an AVC HD card. You put the card in. You don't have to create a video from it. It'll read all those different folders.
It'll read all of it.
That's cool.
It's very cool, yeah.
And it works?
It works wonderfully, yes.
And it's shipping?
It's shipping, yes, and it's only $99. It's a steal.
So what else have you got?
What else have we got? Well, we have our archiving application, pre-roll post.
Which is really neat. We've been working with that. And the thing that I like about it is because it works with LTFS,
correct,
you can actually load the tape and see what's on it without having to go to the index all the time, although that's helpful.
Right. We also work with Sony's ODA and their Blu-ray cartridges. So it's also ODA and LTO, both.
One of the things, I want to talk to you about archiving. One of the things we've been working with in our company is that we generate a ton of media, and we're always looking for ways to archive it. And I've discovered that editors are terrible archivists, just miserable, because they want to be doing wonderful creative things,
Sure.
and archiving requires an entirely different mindset.
It does.
So I need to hire somebody to do archiving. What kind of person do I need to hire?
You know, anybody can do archiving with pre-roll post. We make it so easy to use. The point of our applications is we want them to be affordable, super easy to use, and powerful. So anybody can do it.
Yeah, but do you find that some people are better at the logistics and the process of archiving than others? Like a personality type? Do I need to hire a librarian?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not saying the software's hard to use, but I'm saying that trying to get people to focus on the organizational effort to figure out what you've got and how it works is a bigger challenge than I ever expected.
Well, I think it can be. I think, though, if you use something that's simple to use, that kind of walks you through it. One of the things that we have with pre-roll post, the Windows version, which will be out this summer, is a backup wizard. So it prompts you through everything. It tells you exactly what to do and in what order. So it's kind of a fail-safe for you.
One of the things have been paying attention to is there's a lot of different archiving software out there, whether it's Zendata or pre-roll post or Brew, the guys over at Tolis Group. How does someone decide, of all these different options, which one to use?
I would encourage you to use a non-proprietary software so that you can always access your media. I think price is a big thing for a lot of people, obviously. They want to keep their budgets in line. And simplicity. and they want the power, of course. We've got the checksums in there that's going to ensure that all of your media is correct all the way through the process, so that when you go back to retrieve it, you're 100% that it's there, which is really important.
With the pre-roll post, let me just think a second. Now, what that does, walk me through the process. I've got all of my files on the server. How do I get them archived, and what hardware am I archiving to?
You can use any hardware to archive, M-Tape, Sony ODA. Unitex has a new box, their USB 3 drive. Any of those are compatible with pre-roll post. It's very simple. You just take your files, drag and drop them into pre-roll post, hit start backup. You can set your settings. You can save settings for different customers, or if you have a preference. And then you just go, and it gives you a nice progress bar so you can see what's going on. We've worked in some notifications so you don't have to sit there and watch your archives. It can be a long process, but you can set your notifications for either text or email, so it lets you know when your computer is ready to be used again, which is very handy.
It's best, I think, to run overnight. Would you not agree?
Absolutely, yeah. And we have scheduling, and you can set up watch folders, and there's incremental backups. So, we try to make it, like I said, as painless as possible. A lot of people know that they should be archiving, but they don't do it because they're intimidated by the process, and we've really tried to simplify it as much as possible.
Do you keep a log of what's been recorded to each tape, so I can do a search and say, I need this particular file or this folder, and you'll say what tape it's on?
Absolutely, yeah. It's in our database within the application, and it's also on the tape.
Is there a limit to the number of tapes your database will keep track of?
No, there's not.
So I can just keep creating tapes, and this pre-roll post will keep track of it for me.
Correct. That's right.
So we've covered HD View. Is there anything else that's new that we need to pay attention to?
We're always working on improving our applications. We did just do, with Shotput Pro, a new update. We added the XX hash checksum. Of course, it's always had MD5 and some of the SHAs. And we are always making it faster, offloading as quickly as possible, as safely as possible is everyone's goal.
And what website can people go to learn more?
ImagineProducts.com.
That's all one word, ImagineProducts.com. Michelle Boone is the marketing coordinator for Imagine Products. Michelle, keeping track of our files is critical, and Imagine Products makes it easy. Thanks so very much for joining us.
Thank you, Larry.
Take care.
You too.